Hello guys, welcome back to Rocket Science for Kids. Today we're going to talk about gearing up. In gearing up, we're going to change out a few gears to talk about how a larger gear turns the same size gear. So we're going to start off with two number 8-tooth gears. When they're spinning, they're going the same speed because they are the same size. So let's give this a turn here. And how we know it's going the same size, I'm going to start with our marker, yellow, and my cranker here. This is up, and when I spin it around, one rotation, that ends up down each time. So my hands up, marker's down. Let's do it again. And back down again. So it's going to continue to go same position every time. It's not going to slide or slack or anything like that. So let's build a model and let's gear it up. So what I have over here is the 1x16 Technic brick and 24-tooth gear, 2x4 plates, one Technic and one 8-tooth gear, number 5 axle, number 4 axle, cranker, 2x4 brick, and 2 bushings are what I call hubs. So we're going to build the top portion here, which is a holder. It's going to be two 2x4 plates. Those guys, and connect those, the little interlocking there. Put our marker right here at the top, like so. Get that out of the way. And we're going to add our 2x4 round brick to the bottom. Going to hold it there. We're going to build our spinning part. So we're going to add a 8-tooth gear about halfway, and we're going to insert the 8-tooth gear on the number 5 axle, and we need to lock it down with a bushing so it won't fall off while we're spinning. Let's put that one onto the top. Make sure we don't have any friction. Yes, you know what friction is. If these two pieces are too close together, it won't allow our spinner to spin as much. So if it's too tight, you just loosen it up, where it has just a little vibration in it, and it spins a lot better. Okay, we have that part. Now let's build our cranker handle part. Cranker handle part is going to use a bushing for space and a cranker to turn. We're not going to insert this in really close like we did our previous model because we're using a larger gear. Our 24-tooth gear is going to allow us to speed our model up. So since it's bigger, we're going to move our axle back one. And move our axle back one. That's going to give us a little more space for our gears to mesh. Let's see if I can line this up really well so we can do our ratio again. I think that's pretty close. My handle's up and our marker's down. So now, as we talked about in our previous lesson, this is a 24-tooth gear turning an 8-tooth gear, which is going to force this around 3 times per one rotation. So it's going to be a 1 rotation to 3 output. So 1 input gets 3 output. Let's give it a try. That's 1, 2, and when I get my hand back up to the top, it should end back here for 3 rotations. So that's a 1 to 3 ratio. Let's go faster. So gearing up is going to be my input of my cranker handle is going to turn the same speed, but my output is going to go 3 times faster. Let's add our fun guy over here. He's player 1. Let's add him on the top and see how he likes to ride. He's already smiling. Let's give him a go. Whoa, he didn't fly off. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I think he wants to go faster. So, how do we make our model go faster? You may be asking that. Well, our 24-tooth gear we already have. Now we have our 40-tooth gear. I would wait for you to do the math on that. So how many 8s go into 40? Ah, yes, 5. So instead of going 3 times faster, we're now going to go 5 times faster. So I'm going to simply, hopefully this comes out. Yes, it worked really well. And we notice this gear is a lot bigger, so we need to move this axle back 1 more notch. Let's get this inserted. See if I can get my marker around again, see if that works well, and I think we're close. This is going to be a whole lot faster, 5 times faster. So let's do the math. This is going up, and I'm going to crank this around. Let's see, let's count 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and coming back my hand to the top 5 times. So it's 5 times faster. Now let's speed that up to see how much faster. A lot faster. That will be a 1 to 5 ratio. Let's add our guy back on and see if he can stay on. I don't want to fling him across the room here, which would be kind of fun. Okay, let's see what he does. Whoa, my hand is seriously vibrating. Yes, that is really, really fast. You can hear it cranking. I think he's dizzy. Just work my model. Okay, there we go. So, gearing up is adding a larger gear as the driver. My driver is my arm turning. And the smaller gear as a follower. When it follows, it has to keep up because the gears are meshing together. They cannot slide because they are meshing together here. The teeth on the gears are meshing together. That gives us a faster output. Stay tuned for our other videos on how to gear down, which is slowing down. Thank you for watching our videos. Have a great day.